My name is Kat.
I'm Val.
And we are Live and Die LA. This is our slightly delayed October video. Life has happened.
Life keeps happening.
Unfortunately, I was out of town the end of last week. Val was out of town the week before. Life happened. Val's got one project to show. And then we have this week's flosses and fabrics. Well, they're already up, so just so you're aware.
All right, so I keep saying that I'm like in the group that I haven't been able to stitch, but I forget how long it's been since like the last time. So I actually did do some stitching. I attended 2 retreats, a retreat and then Galleria. So it's Crazy Woman. Crazy Woman. I always get the name wrong. I don't know why. Anyway, Crazy Woman in Casper, Wyoming was the middle of the month. End of the month. I don't know what day it is anymore. Anyway, and I did actually get some stitching done there, which is always rare for me. So this is an Emma Cogden pattern. I don't remember what it's called, but it was in Cross Stitcher magazine in October of 2021. It is now on her website. I'm nowhere near done, but hey, all the words are done. This is now I call it my magic project, because I spent the entirety of Crazy Woman just trying to get the word magic done, and I did, and it's so pretty. And I actually could leave it like this if I wanted to, but there's a lot that goes at the top and the bottom, so I will finish. And this is all her called for floss. It's just DMC, although I am going to be putting some glow in the dark on it at some point. But this fabric is one of our fabrics. It's going to be on the website soon. It's called Northwest Passage. So I will try and get a picture of that soon and list it. If you go to Stitch West this weekend, I will have some, and I will also be working on it. So come check me out. So that's all the stitching I've done, basically.
So, Stitch Rovia is her website.
Yeah, on Etsy, it's Stitch Rovia.
Isn't her website Stitch Rovia as well?
Does she have a website too? I thought she was only on Etsy.
Either way, so Stitch Rovia on Etsy.
And hey, no, I was going to tell them about the Yes 10 thing, but that expires today, so you already missed it. If by the time this video is up, sorry.
I'm hoping to have this up this afternoon. I'm going to go home and edit it. We have furniture being delivered tomorrow, and we need to make space.
Yikes.
Because there's already furniture there, and we need to move all that. Mostly what I'm working on at the moment is not our fabric or floss, so it'll be on my Flosstube, but not on this one.
So mostly we're just going to show off the colors that we have for our limited colors this month.
Yeah.
So they are already available on the website. They will be available through this Sunday the 15th, although to be fair, I probably will leave them up for a day or two longer just because I always forget to take them down. But we'll start with the actual limited colors. You want to be Vanna? You're better at it, I think, than I am. So the first one, we went with a theme. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, we both do, right? Love The Nightmare Before Christmas. You don't like it as much as I do. I
have very serious opinions about it, and it is not a Halloween movie.
It is both.
No, it starts on the 1st of November.
That's why it spans Halloween, because they're already, by the end of the movie, they're already prepping for the next Halloween. So it just tells you that Halloween should be celebrated year round. That's what I got from the movie. Halloween is my favorite holiday, so I love it. But anyway, so I love it, and I actually should give you, to include in this, a picture of me dressed as Shock. Because we used to do a huge Halloween party at my parents' house, because they have this like giant Victorian, and it's perfect for Halloween parties. So we used to do a Halloween party, and it always had a theme, and one year was Tim Burton. So I dressed as Shock from Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So that is our theme for these colors, the limited colors this month. So we started with Oogie's Boys, which is what she's showing now. So this is a 3-tone.
This is 28 count Lagana. This is 14 count Ada, and this is our 14 count Opal. So just to give you
an idea of that range.
Linen will dye a little darker. This bit is a bit more blue, but that's where the tag was.
What's interesting is, so this is red for Lock, purple for Shock, And we went with teal. Beryl's kind of a weird one. So we went with kind of like the color around his face is what we said.
Hair.
His hair. So, but on this fabric, it's a little bit bluer. On his fabric and Floss, it is not so much.
I think it's where it's blended
greener.
with the purple, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. Because even on the Floss, it still looks blue. Like it's a greeny.
Sorry.
Blue. I mean, it's supposed to be like a teal, right? But for some reason on his Floss,
This Floss is stunning.
It turned out much better than I had thought it would, actually. Because I was a little worried that it might be a little bit too weird, but it's really fun.
It's so pretty.
Yeah. So then, our what we're kind of trying right now, and it seems to be working, is we do one variegated and then we pull the solids out from each of them. So then we'll go in order, because that's how I put them down. So next up is lock,
which we only have a Lugana and an Opal Lugana with this one. I thought we had an Ada, but I
don't see it anymore. But it's possible I missed it. It happens.
I'm trying to get it so you can see the color and not just the tags, because the tags will blow out the lighting.
Yeah.
So it's actually a really interesting piece there.
It's it's kind of a pinkish red.
And then this is our Floss. So it does
I
have
really
some
like the Floss.
Does have some tones to it. I've tried moving my camera into a different place today, so hopefully stuff actually shows up a little bit better than the last couple of videos.
And then Shock, who obviously is my favorite. And it's my favorite of the colors too. It turned out really interesting.
So it is a blue purple with a grey tone to it. So Opal Lugana, and a 14 count Ada in the middle there.
And yeah, there's like parts where the blue comes out a little bit. It happens a lot with our purples.
This purple especially tends to split a little bit and gives that blue tone.
A lot on the Ada. If you show that one a little bit more, you can see a lot more that it kind of pulls out the blue a little bit.
You get those like red spots and blue spots, and it's just a blend of the purple. So
yeah, on Ada and Linden, it would tend to go a little bit more bluer, and then Lugana always goes redder for whatever reason.
So,
although not a ton. I mean,
but this one's actually pretty close. Like,
it's not as bad.
Like
as some.
the blue has split here, but the actual purple is pretty close. So that's really pretty.
And then the Floss is amazing. That is really one solid.
And it's just one color.
But that's just what
so
it does.
Pretty.
It's so pretty. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna do something with it.
Focus on it, not on me. I think it's because we got such a wide range.
Must have done like a.
It's because we got such a. There we go. Because we got such a wide range of camera.
Somewhere there must be a lock, shock, and barrel pattern that I can just use these on the Flosses.
And then
to show you the barrel, which, like I said, when it's combined with the others, it looks a lot bluer. Separated, it's the same darn color, and it's really green. There's still like you can see the parts where it's bluer in there. So it's like separated kind of.
So again, on the Ada, it's a little bluer. I honestly wonder if it's not the Lugana's going redder, but Ada goes bluer.
Oh, it's the reverse problem.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what the problem is. Because this has got no red in it, but that is definitely more blue.
Interesting.
The things you ponder.
Yeah, who knows?
So that is on the Opal, on the Lugana, and on the
Ada.
Ada.
It is really, especially in the camera, you can really see the difference.
Green does tend to photograph weird anyway.
That's true. It's really hard.
But
to
even
photograph.
looking at it
Green
in real
and
life
reds can be really hard to photograph. Yeah, no, even then. And then the Floss is
the interesting insight to dyeing, people.
Yeah, it's hard to know a lot of the time. So that looks bluer, but it's still.
Yeah,
it's
this
still
is not. This is not going as. Do we have? You know what we forgot to grab? We still forgot to grab white paper.
There's white fabric right there you could use if you wanted to. I want to take it out. Nope. Someday we'll remember to have the. We will make a list and we'll lose it, so it doesn't really matter. But you know.
So, no, it's still
Yeah.
showing a little blue. It is.
So in person, it's a little bit greener.
It's a little greener. It is very much a aqua.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aqua
I would
kind
say
of
it was
range.
Like an aqua green. Here, put the 3 or the 4 colors together.
So this is the whole color family.
So pretty.
So pretty. And then our permanent color.
Yeah, so we are bringing back some older colors that we've done in the past, and some of them will stay around, some of them, you know, maybe temporary still. But this one was always a favorite, and we're both doing projects on it. So like I get compliments all the time when I'm working on it at events. So, and people ask me for it. So I was like, all right, we're going to bring it back. But there's a caveat.
This is also a highly recommended color, like anytime we post it.
Yeah.
Because as we are both working on projects on it.
Yeah. So this is this was one of our very first fabric
October
of the months.
2020.
Yeah. I think it was only the 3rd one because I think August
It was
first.
before I was in the workshop. That was when I was still surging.
July was first. Anyway, either July or August was when I started the fabric of the month. We weren't even doing floss yet. So yeah, this was our October 2020 fabric of the month. It's called Haunted Mansion. So it's supposed to be a bluey purple, and sometimes it is, and sometimes it's really red. And we had to put it up with a caveat in the listing that you have to understand it's the same. I don't even, have we even bought a second thing of the dye?
Yeah, we had to.
Oh, okay, we did
when we did the floss.
I've done it where I did a batch and the next day I did another batch, and they are completely different colors. You wouldn't know they were the same dye. This dye purple separates because it's obviously reds and blues, and sometimes it goes more red, sometimes it goes more blue. And it's still like, you can tell they're still similar, but you wouldn't necessarily think they were the same thing. I wish I'd brought my Grim Grinning Ghost because it was one of the first.
Happy Haunts.
Why do I do that every time?
Every time. I'm thinking the same thing. It's actually one of the projects I'm working on this month.
Anyway, so this is the color. So this batch went more to the red.
And
it's not as blue as
but surprisingly,
but there is still blue in there.
The Lagana is not.
It's blue.
Significantly is not significantly redder than the Ada. So again, we have.
Maybe next time we do a batch, if we get one that turns out blue, I'll show it again, and I'll be like, "Look, see."
So, but
you
right
can
on it.
see blue.
But like, here we go. Like, we get these splotches where the blue and the red separate, but this color is stunning.
And it is. It's one of our most popular colors.
It is.
We've ever done. But I didn't want to put it up before because it does separate so much. But so many people asked for it. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. But there's got to be a asterisk in the listing, and there is.
So, as implied by the name, this is based on the wallpaper. Because we are both slight Disney fans and slight fans of the Haunted Mansion. And then, so we've done this color last year as a floss.
Yeah, I think we did it last year. That was the first time we did the floss. But
we've changed our dyeing process for solid flosses, and they now have a bit more of life to them. So,
just so they're not, because like, if you want solids, you're gonna buy DMC. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah. So
we want to have more fun with the colors. So
has
even though we
like
call
red,
it a solid, it's not.
We've got
completely.
some red and some blue spots in here. This is like not focusing on anything. It's like evenly focusing on my hand and my people.
Hide behind your hand, see if that helps at all. No.
So there we go. The piece of paper I have is just a little bit too flimsy.
Yeah.
Next time I will remember to bring the card. I sit with the card at my feet when I'm filming my own, and I still forget it. So yeah, this is a as I said, this is a color we have done before. It is being re-released with a slightly different dye process, just giving it a bit more volume of color, a bit more variegation. So pretty.
So that color is on the website as well. It will stay on the website unless I can't get the dye or something, or I don't know.
Yeah,
but like I said, it does have that caveat where it's just, I can't tell you if it's going to be red, or I can't tell you if it's going to be blue, or I won't know until I dye it. And you know, so it's luck of the draw. It's a beautiful color in either version, to be honest. I mean, I loved it.
So I'm currently working on a project on this fabric. I'm also doing Happy Haunts by Good Morning Maui
on Etsy.
From Etsy, which I didn't bring with me. I'm gonna put a photo of mine where I'm at, just because I have that on my laptop and it makes it easy for me to insert. If Val remembers to send me one, I can add hers as well, because she's in a different spot than I am.
I'm doing the middle. She starts in the top left corner. I do a middle start.
Yeah,
I've done the entire middle, and I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm at the organ. I am almost exactly halfway through the pattern. So
yeah, it's a fun pattern.
But yeah,
I just don't stitch enough.
We're keeping this one short and sweet for today, just because we are a few days late. We are on Instagram. I'm Cat Canso.
I'm Liv and Dial-A, or also Garbage Girl without the vowels.
They're going to be on the screen.
GRL.
I can't remember if I put them on the top or the bottom on this one. I put them on the bottom for my own. To anybody who has returned and watching us again, thank you. To anybody who's new, please check us out. Check out the store, join the Facebook group, and just put in that you saw us on Instagram, on Flosstube, and so we can sort of see where we're getting.
And if you want those colors, like I said, they'll be available through the 15th-ish.
Yeah. And so that's it from us for today.
And happy Halloween month.
Happy Halloween month. Even though I'm Australian and I don't get it.
Yeah, she doesn't get Halloween. Halloween's the best month. Except
But I get to wear pretty Halloween bows.
I'm spending, and I forgot my ears. I don't know where they are, to be honest. I'm spending Halloween in a month, or in a country that doesn't celebrate Halloween. I'll be in France. They don't, Europe doesn't get it either. So it's very much an American holiday.
I'm going to be on a plane to another country.
Yeah. Well, which means you don't care.
My husband, who does love Halloween, loves me because he's letting me fly to Australia, where he loses a large chunk of his Halloween in an airport or a plane.
He used to do the best costumes. One year he came, so we're like, the house is on a hill, and he came on the hill, and it was literally the Main Street Electrical Parade was coming up the hill. He came with the little, like, he had a car battery, and it powered the lights, and it even had the little, it was like the one that had the little smoke coming out of it. It was amazing. He always had the coolest costumes.
Yeah, this was all before I moved to the country, so
she missed it all.
I missed all of them.
Anyway, all right. Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you very much, and all the links and stuff will be in the description. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.